The creative process is not always about proving that you were right at the beginning. It's about setting up a way to discover an idea.
I've known Ben for many years now, and he brought this up. He's like, "Hey, this is an opportunity to do something for Times Square. Do you wanna brainstorm something?"
Times Square is really a symbol for how our culture works right now. It's a symbol for how we experience things through screens and how we record them through cameras.
And so what we decided to do is to say, "Okay, maybe we can make an object that actually captures that," and that's why we decided to do a lens.
We've built prototypes and done a lot of 3D modeling to prove that we can warp the image of Times Square towards this window. And at the window is a little, the hole in the donut, if you will, is a heart. The largest Fresnel lens is in a lighthouse in Hawaii. We're making a Fresnel lens that's slightly bigger than that, 12'2". Technically, we have the largest Fresnel lens in history. The way Fresnel lenses had been made traditionally is using glass. And we wanted to try something more 21st century.
Marcelo was telling us about Formlabs and how you developed this resin that can be clear. We really wanted to feature that.
The challenge has been how to do that at scale. 3D printing offers a few advantages. One, you can run a lot of printers in parallel, and you're able to build very large things through this distributed manufacturing.
The decisions on the shape, the adhesion, the spacing of the tiles actually came a lot from the experimentation that Formlabs was doing. They tried different sizes, different types of tiling. I think we examined like 30 glues. Being able to test a clear product out of a 3D printer was quite a big step. With this, we could actually print the real tiles.
We wanted to make sure that this structure is structurally sound. It's in the middle of Times Square. There's 400,000 people a day that walk by Times Square. We're making these very large acrylic sheets they're like sort of half cutouts of the larger lens. The whole thing goes into a metal cradle with tripods that holds it in place and prevents it from moving.
Now comes the lamination of the 3D prints, and that will really give it the optical effect.
There's no amount of design and modeling that's actually going to tell us what something's going to look like and how people are going to react to it. That's the thing that sometimes you forget. You can design something, you can render it, and you know how it's going to look like. But until you put it in front of people, you don't know what's going to happen. That part is really fascinating. What I think is going to really happen when we put it on Times Square is that it would then be surrounded by hundreds and thousands of people. And that's something that's going to be really special because you allow people to interact with each other through the lens and around the lens in ways that we can't predict. What's really special about Times Square is that it really brings every kind of person there, from all over the world and every age, every background.
We would not have proposed this a year ago. We really wanted to show the world that this kind of experiment in seeing at this scale is something uniquely possible now.
If you look at sort of the tools of design and the ways of manufacture things, they've sort of been the same for many years. But I think 3D printing has pushed that a magnitude over in terms of automation, in terms of geometries that were realizable before. Things that today look really hard or difficult to do, and 5 years from now we're going to be commonplace, and then going to be more and more commonplace as we move forward. And to me, kind of that's a fundamental beauty of what we're doing, is that we're doing something that's actually accessible to a lot of people now.